The Wealth Code. Introduction. You must read this book. The knowledge in this book will eliminate second-guessing and missed goals. Secrets to wealth await you. But, how can wealth be unlocked for you when so many desire it? Surely it must be an impossible mission, you say. An average person cannot gain wealth. Is the belief you have held your entire life. Stick with them through life. So, he was found, let them go. It is natural for good quality people to want to move and be independent, but you must always remain in control fully with 100% ownership. Another time ownership may come under even a gifted, valuable employee. It is best to give them a warm send-off with your very best wishes. This may seem to be madness, but in the end, your staff member once departed can only do two things. Your departed star can either be a wonderful success or a horrible failure. If they are a wonderful success, it is most important to have them as a friendly competitor than a cutthroat opponent bent on destroying you. Remember, they know how your operation works and what weaknesses you may have. They are only leaving because they saw a market niche that you missed. Conversely, if your star employee gets a warm send-off and then crashes and officers performing the day-to-day the crucial requirement for every entrepreneur. One proverb said, overhead walks on two legs. So, downsizing can improve cash flow. However, what staff you do have on hand, you must always reward with a payment. An entrepreneur works on the positive mindset of working within the law, ethically, and morally. To think otherwise, is negative thinking and not commensurate with the secrets of wealth. Obviously, cutting costs is always a good practice, but a savvy entrepreneur should always model frugal business practices. Leaving computers, printers, lights, and unnecessary equipment running when not in use is poor business practice. Enforcement of tight oversight of employee travel and entertainment is another good business practice. Conclusion. To attain wealth, you must change from the inside out. You must take a hard look at how you think and the approach you take with everything in life. Wealth is a lifestyle. Wealth is a mindset. In this report, you have discovered the secrets to wealth. You have discovered you must first start to move with ambition. Ambition includes a goal, a plan, and movement. The wealth mindset is one of self-belief, knowing that you will succeed regardless the events that happen along the way. These are no obstacles to you, but rather new opportunities to convert into profit. You have the determination to persevere as if you are an Olympic gold medal winner. Point of fact, you are. With the mind of wealth, you are able to start with nothing, lose everything, and still continue to restart earning wealth, because that is what the game is all about. The game is accumulating net worth, not material possessions. With this knowledge, you face fear head-on and laugh. You have itemized and quarantined all fear. Status fear, approval fear, security fear are checked at the door. You are a predator, not a prey individual. Not in the animal world, but the human world. There is a difference. Since you are on a much higher order of intelligence, you strive to solve other people's problems while you earn a tidy profit. This is your wealth mindset. This separates you from the prey mindset of desiring material items, which is driven by fear. You know that when the focus is on possessions that can be lost or taken away, fear has reigned supreme. Fear is the enemy. Prey-like behaviors of blame, rationalization, and of complaining are no longer triggered within you. You have determined these to be the fears of prey individuals, not of predators. You have eliminated these from your repertoire to wear the mantle of the wealth mindset. You have learned that great ideas are meaningless. Follow-through is the key to results in wealth. Successful outcomes require planning, and planning requires thorough preparation. A business plan that defines your market niche, outlines your organizational structure, establishes your external and internal boundaries, and financial plan is needed. This financial plan must include critical elements such as the milestones you plan to achieve, certain outcomes such as measurable value added to your equity. This will attract your leveraging financing in the form of banks, venture capitalists, business partners, or angel investors. You have learned the value of positive thinking since that attracts success. Cash flow is your business goal on a day-to-day basis to achieve success. You have recognized that cash in motion is critical to building net worth. Cash flow at all times trumps everything, especially your decision to expand. Similar to cash flow is 100% ownership of your empire. Remember, cash is king. This is where the decision to employ venture capitalists may be worrisome, since venture capitalists routinely strive to seize a portion of your equity. Should that be the case, consider doing this later in the stage when you can rebut your ownership. You must never give up your precious. It was yours when you started it, and it should remain all yours when you continue to build it. Pieces may be sold off, as Richard Branson had to do when he sold Virgin Records to retain core ownership of his business, but the core business should remain solidly, unwaveringly yours. You are all about net worth and creating a profit while using opportunities to your advantage. You have recognized that the world is full of people infinitely smarter than you. To seize profit, you willingly draw these people to you. They do not threaten you. Instead, they are your source of profit. You let them enjoy their need for security, for attention, and for approval. These are all fear-based needs. Still, when you are bored of a business, you willingly let it go. You only want businesses that excite you. You remember that all businesses have a cycle, and eventually even the most successful business will have a downturn. So, you have learned to exit a business at the high point when it has its highest value. Wealth. Have you determined to understand what this means? Do you understand that it is not traveling in a chauffeured Rolls-Royce, or flying in a private jet, and taking exotic trips to your private island in the Atlantic or Pacific Oceans? Wealth is not jumping into your own Aston Martin or wearing diamond rings with carat weights over 4 or 5. Wealth is not possessing your own estate on a mountain in New Zealand or castle in Europe. Also, wealth is not having the ability to flaunt the most beautiful partner you chose or spending money on a useless item just for the fun of it. Instead, wealth is having the freedom to have a choice, and freedom from the pressures of money. Wealth is health and fitness when before there was sickness or poor physical aptitude. Wealth is community involvement and trying to impact the lives of others while making a profit. If your idea of wealth is based only on material possessions that can be taken from you at any time, you will never know wealth. Material possessions feed a mindset of poverty. Wealth, usually defined in net worth, has value. As such, wealth is to be factored in the things you preserve in life rather than those things you expend. Now it is your turn. You have the secrets to wealth. You have been equipped with everything needed to start your own success story. Today is the day to commit and cross that starting point. I hope you've found this report enlightening and useful. And now it is time for you to take this to the next level. It is time for you to acquire the millionaire's brain that will allow you seamlessly and easily attain the wealth that you truly desire. Watch this free presentation and learn how you can use these 3 weird tips to crawl into the minds of self-made millionaires and earn more in a year than you ever thought possible. Go here now. Yours truly. Authors of The Millionaire's Brain.